Hi, today's video is going to be about microscope. So we're going to see the function of a microscope and the different part of the microscope and the different function of those parts. Let's get started. The microscope has different function, but the essential function is to magnify and it has a function of resolution. It gave contrast enhancement and observation of live sample. So the microscope that we usually use for student provide only two of those characteristics. So magnification, so that you can see the element bigger. You can see if we can see little the cells that are measured in micrometer, and you can see them big through the microscope. And resolution is the capacity to provide detail, so you can distinguish, you can see the difference between this organelles or those organelles or these cells and other cells. And contrast enhancements are for more um, more sophisticated microscope, and also there are some microscope that give you the opportunity to see live samples. So let's see about the part. Here we see the part of the microscope. The microscope has different part. Here we can see the ocular lens, and we have the arms, we have the objective lens, we have the stage clip, we have the stage, we have the coarse focus and the fine focus. And we have different other things. We have here, we have the lamp. Here we have the diaphragm. Let me change the color so that you can see it better. Here we have the diaphragm, and here you have here you can see, it allows you to open and close the lamp, etc., etc. So for the ocular lens, the ocular lens, its function is to allow you to see, so to put your eyes and to see the specimen that you're analyzing. And it also allows you to magnify. So those has a magnifying power of 10. Here you have the arm. So the arm of the microscope is what you use to actually carry the microscope. And here you have the objective lens. So the objective lens, as the ocular lens, they have each have has a magnifying power. For example, the red uh, the red objective lens has a power of 4. The yellow one has a magnifying power of 10. And we have blue. We have blue that has a magnifying power of 40, and we have the last one, which has a magnifying power of 100. But this one, the one that has a magnifying power of 100, it is they usually use it with all immersion. That means when you're watching through this lens, it is better to use oil with it, because otherwise the image will be blurry and you won't be able to see. So the resolution of the microscope will decrease. But when you use the oil prevent the refraction of prevent you from losing the light through the air. So the refraction would be through the lens and allow you to be able to see more detail what you're watching. And we have the coarse focus here. The coarse focus, sorry. The coarse focus, it allows you to move the stage here, this part, which a function is to put the specimen on. So the stage is where you put the glass or the specimen that you're going to watch. Maybe it's a cell, or other thing that you have to magnify. And then the coarse focus help you to actually raise the stage up and down to be able to focus the image. And here we have the fine focus or fine knob. It help you to actually see, but this one, if you're moving it without actually looking through the microscope or without looking at a specimen, you can not see it functions. It has, you have to be watching and then adjusting at the same time, and then you will see that the fine focus, it will allow you to see more clearly what you're watching. So this was it for the video about the microscope, its function, and the different part. Thank you for watching.